Hey, hey. All right. We wearing a crop top today? I guess so. I'm about to tell you all my business. All my business. At least when it comes to work. All my work business. Number 4 is when I really had consistent every single month. I knew I was going to make money. And I was like, interesting. So it helped. It helped add to the pocket, if you're wondering. Hello, welcome to today's video. My name is Alicia. You can call me Hallie, or you can just not call me anything and just watch and listen. Today's video, I'm gonna let you get all up in my business. All up in my business. I don't think I really shared how I became a full-time content creator with less than 10,000 followers. And no, I'm not a UGC creator and I don't sell digital products. Let's just get that out of the way. That is one of the many things you can do, but that's not my story. That's not my story. I still totally think it's normal to be working a 9 to 5 and do content creation. I just haven't really, let me explain. To avoid going on a tangent, I'm gonna just do numbers 1 through 5. 5 things that I did kind of like in chronological order to become a full-time content creator. Now, in case you're wondering, girl, who are you? You don't have that many followers on YouTube. Okay. I became a full-time content creator kind of in 2020. Before that, I was, that's a long story, but I was a TV host. I worked in entertainment. I worked in social media. I worked as a DJ. I did a lot of things. At the end of the day, I'm the type of person where I just want to make money doing what I love. And I eventually started loving creating content online. So I said, oh, let's give me some coins to do this. Give me some coins to do this. So that's how we became here. So before I became a full-time content creator, I was a social media manager. Okay, in case you're wondering, like, where'd she start? Okay, so I was already kind of doing social media as a job, but just managing, posting. I wasn't really on camera. Okay, but in 2020, the pandemic and TikTok happened, and I was like, interesting. So that's how it started. Number 1, the first thing I did is I became a TikTok host. So I was like exploring the app and all the other stuff, and then when I was realizing COVID happened, all the jobs I did kind of went, and I was like, okay, let's regroup, let's recollect. The TV show I was hosting, all these things kind of stopped. Not kind of, they did. And so I was like, okay, I have the skills of a television host. How do I translate that into social media? So what I did was, the same ways I used to apply to like acting and hosting gigs, there were opportunities to be like an on-camera host for TikTok pages. You ever go to like a brand or media, entertainment media companies? Am I using words? Have you ever gone to an entertainment TikTok page and it's like the same host talking? That's me. That's me. So one page was like an entertainment news topic, fandom type of stuff, and I was like the regular host for that. I got paid every single week to make videos. It was fully scripted, mind you. I had to memorize all the lines. It was a lot, and it was green screen. So I got paid every week for that. I also have done like, you know, the like what's poppin', when you're like talking street interviews. I did with a company that was like really large and popular in New York, but they let me do it in San Diego, and I would go do street, but I didn't get to ask fun little questions and was like, what's this? What are you wearing? I had to get people to sing. Complete strangers. It was fun and challenging, but they paid me every single week for that. I got paid well for that. So I just did that for a lot of TikTok pages, whether it be street hosting, on-camera hosting, whatever. I did that. Number 2, the second thing I did that was a regular income for me is I did live streaming. Now, I'm not on Twitch. I'm not on those other live streaming apps. I'm on regular schmegler, Instagram, TikTok and stuff like that. But that's not where I did live streaming. I made a regular income by live streaming on Amazon. So I started with this company that I did live stream Amazon hosting for like Elf Cosmetics, for kids toys, for press on nail companies. I've done this with an agency and they work with the brands, and then they just go, yeah, we have a list of hosts that can do your live streaming for you, and I got paid well just to do like 30-minute live streams. I don't know how y'all be doing like 2-hour live streams. Oh, If I'm doing a live stream for longer than 30 minutes, I need lots of coins if you want me to go longer than an hour, which I have before, and I have got lots of coins. It pays very, very well. Live streaming pays very well. I personally like live streaming more than content creation because it's live, and once the live stream is over, you're done. Compared to content creation, you gotta film, and then you gotta edit, and then you gotta edit again. Ooh! I prefer live streaming personally because it also reflects like when I was a radio personality, but that's another time for another story. That's number 2. Number 3, I did monthly collabs. Now, this can include UGC, but not really. Like, I never really went to brands like, I can create UGC, da 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 da. The way I did it was either a brand reached out to me and I just was like, I prefer always not posting on my page. That was my preference. So I would do it that way. Or I worked with another agency that did UGC or like monthly collabs. Like, so some companies, there was like a shampoo company, every single month they would send me product and I would just make videos for them. So basically it was UGC, but it was like, it wasn't, UGC wasn't my full-time way of making it. It was like, why not? I'll do it on the side. So it wasn't covering the bills, but it was like an easy way to make money. What was more covering my bills was like live streaming and TikTok hosting and the other things on my name. But it was like, it was a good look. It helped. It helped add to the pocket, if you're wondering. So I've done things with like shampoo, cereal, airlines. I can go on and on. The point of this video, you don't need to know the millions of brands I've done it for, but just having, I prefer having a monthly, like, create 5 videos for this amount of money with the brand than doing, like, individual UGC content, because I just feel like, ugh, it's no fun. I want to know that we're going to work together every month. I want that consistent income, because we're talking about being a full-time content creator, not like a gig worker, okay? Number 4 is when I really had consistent every single month, I knew I was going to make money. So the ways I mentioned 1 through 3, I was making a full-time income with the combination of 1, 2, 3. But number 4 is when I started getting a salary from a company. So number 4, I became an in-house content creator for a beauty brand. So I was a salary paid employee, but I also, in addition to that, I was like helping them post. So I was on camera, I would do live streams, I'd create content for their page, and I would like schedule when to post it. So it was like a combination of both. I prefer just doing on-camera content creation. I'm over scheduling content. I'm over replying to comments for a brand because I barely can keep up with my own personal comments. So that's when I had a full-time salary in-house content creator. And number 5 is what I do now. Basically the same thing, but just bigger and better. I work with an entertainment company and production company and agency. It's like a 3-in-1. And basically the company has a branding side and agency side. I work on the agency side where we work with major brands. Like, think of the biggest brands you've ever heard of that have like a lot of cash to spend. And basically I get a salary by being a full-time content creator for the brand. Like, if you look on my LinkedIn, it says content creator with this company. I'm not gonna tell you what company it is unless you go on my LinkedIn because I'm not trying to tell all my business. But yeah, so literally on my LinkedIn, I'm a full-time content creator, not just like I make a lot of money enough to pay my bills. It's like literally my job title. So that's it. Those are the 5 ways. And I kind of, to this day, even though I have a full-time salary being a content creator, I still dabble in all 5 to this day. Like, I'll still do a live stream for a company. I'll still do a monthly collab. I kind of stopped doing TikTok hosting just because I have so much other things going on. But I say this to say I haven't really seen a video like this. Every single full-time content creator video that I've seen has always been like, how do you become like an entrepreneur and gig worker? You know what I mean? But some of us still want a little bit of a salary. I think the ideal situation for me is to be a full-time content creator with a salary with a company, but still also have my own thing going on. So it's like, as a content creator, you'll see people post like, I made $10,000 this month, 0 this month. I made $20,000 this month, $100 this month. And I feel like having that consistent income with the salary in addition to creating content like the typical content creator, I think is what I lack. Now, I don't know if you noticed, I did not say influencer. I don't technically want to be an influencer? Ooh, I don't know. I prefer being a content creator because every single thing I do never has to be posted on my page. All the things I listed to you, 1 through 5, not a single one of them had to be posted on my personal pages. So if you look on any of my pages, that's why I could do what I do with less than 10,000 followers on Instagram. I have over 100K on TikTok, but on YouTube, when this video goes up, I have like 7,000 followers. So I prefer that because, in my opinion, I don't want to worry about, did the video do successful? Did I get a lot of views? Did I get a lot of engagement? You know, people are saying like, oh, please support my page. I don't want to worry about that. I don't want to worry about that. Now, don't get me wrong. If someone does offer me thousands of dollars to do a paid ad of a product that I already use and love, I'm not gonna say no, but that's just not what has gotten me here today. So I'm thinking in 2024 that I might dabble in influencing just because I feel like I've really reached the success of a content creator. But I think, in my opinion, I'm gonna do that more on YouTube. I don't really see myself doing that on like Instagram, TikTok. But who knows? Who knows? That's the great thing about this. Who knows what's to be? But I'm done talking. This video is long enough. If you have any questions about my journey or anything about being a content creator, I actually have been working in social media as a social media manager, social media coordinator, content creator, all these things for like the past 7 years at least. So if you have any questions about that, let me know. Click and make a video about that. But I'm done talking. Don't forget, if you want to watch videos on lifestyle improvement, I don't really have a niche. I just have so many skills and I just want to share all the things I've learned, whether it be in life, business, all the things. So that's what I'm going to continue doing on this channel. I'm just going to show you all the things I learned, lessons. We might need to rebrand this channel called Lessons Learned. Okay? And that's it. Until next time, toodaloo. Toodaloo. I gotta go to work. I gotta start my 9 to 5 in 2 minutes.